Uniswap value equivalent to 137.72 rands a coin. The present cost range 132 while 138.92. The earlier day close 136.11. The change was plus 161, plus 118%. Reverse rate ZAR to Uni. Uniswap cost expectation for September 2024. Initially cost at 98 rands. Excessive cost 122, while low cost 98. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 108. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 114. Change for September 16 3%. Uniswap figure for October 2024. Initially cost at 114 rands. Excessive cost 124, while low cost 108. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 116. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 116. Change for October 18%. Uniswap cost expectation for November 2024. Before all else cost at 116 rands. Excessive cost 144, while low cost 116. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 128. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 135. Change for November 16 4%. Uniswap conjecture for December 2024. Before all else cost at 135 rands. Exorbitant cost 168, while low cost 135. They found the middle value of cost 149. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 157. Change for December 16 3%. Uniswap cost expectation for January 2025. In the first place cost at 157 rands. Exorbitant cost 157, while low cost 134. They found the middle value of cost 148. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 144. Change for January 8 3%. Uniswap gauge for February 2025. In the first place cost at 144 rands. Exorbitant cost 157, while low cost 137. They found the middle value of cost 146. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 147. Change for February 1%. Uniswap cost expectation for Walk 2025. First and foremost cost at 147 rands. Exorbitant cost 159, while low cost 139. They found the middle value of cost 149. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 149. Change for Spring 4%. Uniswap estimate for April 2025. To start with cost at 149 rands. Exorbitant cost 185, while low cost 149. They found the middle value of cost 164. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 173. Change for April 16 1%. Uniswap cost expectation for May 2025. Before all else cost at 173 rands. Exorbitant cost 185, while low cost 161. They found the middle value of cost 173. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 173. Change for May 0%. Uniswap estimate for June 2025. To start with cost at 173 rands. Exorbitant cost 184, while low cost 160. They found the middle value of cost 172. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 172. Change for June 26%. Uniswap cost expectation for July 2025. At the outset cost at 172 rands. Excessive cost 172, while low cost 148. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 163. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 159. Change for July 6%. Uniswap conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 159 rands. Excessive cost 159, while low cost 134. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 149. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 144. Change for August 4%. Uniswap cost expectation for September 2025. First and foremost cost at 144 rands. Exorbitant cost 161, while low cost 140. They found the middle value of cost 149. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 150. Change for September 2%. Uniswap estimate for October 2025. First and foremost cost at 150 rands. Exorbitant cost 186, while low cost 150. The found the middle value of cost 165. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 174. Change for October 16%. Uniswap cost expectation for November 2025. Initially cost at 174 rands. Excessive cost 174, while low cost 141. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 160. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 152. Change for November 6%. Uniswap figure for December 2025. Initially cost at 152 rands. Excessive cost 165, while low cost 143. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 154. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 154. Change for December 13%. Uniswap cost expectation for January 2026. To start with cost at 154 rands. Exorbitant cost 180, while low cost 154. The found the middle value of cost 164. Uniswap cost gauge toward the month's end 168. Change for January 1%. Uniswap gauge for February 2026. To start with cost at 168 rands. Excessive cost 201, while low cost 168. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 181. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 188. Change for February 9%. Uniswap cost expectation for Walk 2026. At the outset cost at 188 rands. Excessive cost 204, while low cost 178. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 190. Uniswap cost conjecture toward the month's end 191. Change for spring 16%. Uniswap figure for April 2026. Initially cost at 191 rands. Excessive cost 238, while low cost 191. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 211. Uniswap cost figure toward the month's end 222. Change for April 2%. Uniswap cost expectation for May 2026. First and foremost cost at 222 rands. Exorbitant cost 222, while low cost 190. The found the middle value of cost 210. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 204. Change for May 1%. Uniswap estimate for June 2026. First and foremost cost at 204 rands. Exorbitant cost 221, while low cost 193. The found the middle value of cost 206. Uniswap cost estimate toward the month's end 207. Change for June 5%. Uniswap cost expectation for July 2026. To start with cost at 207 rands. Exorbitant cost 225, while low cost 195. The found the middle value of cost 209. Uniswap